A few months ago, I released a video on running a media server on a Synology NAS using the R apps Sonarr, Radarr, and Prowlarr, Plex as the media server, along with qBittorrent and Gluten. From that video, a recurring question or comment I've been seeing is how to keep the apps up to date. And in this video, I'll go over how that can be done entirely through Container Manager. Before we get to updating the media server apps, I wanted to quickly go over how Container Manager works to provide some background on why we'll be upgrading the apps the way we are. With Container Manager running, click on Image and you'll see all the images used by the containers that are currently running. These images all have an associated tag, and if there's a new image associated with the tag latest, you'll see an Update Available link next to the image, like in the examples here from another Synology NAS that I have. However, by default, Container Manager only checks for new images from the Docker Hub registry, which is where the images with the Update Available links come from. For the apps in our media server setup, most of the images are actually pulled from the GitHub Container Registry or ghcr.io. So even if a new image is available, it won't show up here because that registry isn't being checked. In my setup, I can see that Radarr has a new update available. Prowlarr also has an update. And Plex can be updated as well. Also worth noting, you can't upgrade a container directly from within the app. You'll need to use a new image to upgrade the container, as you can see when I click on the Updates action link in Radarr. With that bit of background out of the way, let's get into how I recommend upgrading the apps in your media server. In my setup, only Radarr, Prowlarr, and Plex have updates, and these apps are all part of the R apps project. What you'll want to do is stop the project. Then you'll want to click on the Action menu and select Clean. As you can see, this removes the containers associated with the project, and if we switch back to the image listing, we can see that the images aren't being used, as indicated by the empty circles under the status column. This allows you to delete the images, which I'll do now for each of the apps that needs updating. Then I'll switch back to Project, select the R apps project, click Action, and select Build. This will pull down the latest image for the containers, as you can see. Once the images have finished downloading, the containers will be recreated using the updated images and started up again. Now, if we bring up the web UI for the individual apps, we can confirm that the upgrades went through. We can see that the upgrade worked properly for Radarr, it also worked fine in Prowlarr, and Plex was upgraded perfectly as well. This approach also works for other projects you're running in Container Manager that use images from the Docker Hub registry, like this Pi-hole container that I'm running. Here I've already selected the Pi-hole project in Container Manager. I'll click on the Stop button to stop the project, then click Action and select Clean, which removes the Pi-hole container. Next, I'll go to Image and delete the Pi-hole image that's no longer being used. Finally, I'll bring up the project again, select Pi-hole, and choose Build from the Action menu. This downloads the latest nightly build image and recreates the container. Now, if I check the version number, we can see that the Pi-hole container has been successfully updated using the newly downloaded image. Hopefully, this video was helpful in showing you how to update your media server apps or any of your container manager projects. If it was, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, let me know in the comments if you update your containers or projects in Container Manager using a different method. I'd love to learn about other techniques for keeping Docker containers up to date. Lastly, if you'd like to support my work or hire me for a project you'd like to deploy on your Synology NAS, check out the links on screen or in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.